Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there is doing well and taking back once again with more Tekken ranked matches as I try to come up to blue ranks here with Asuka and see how far I can get before I inevitably hit my Tekken brick wall here. But it looks like my first opponent is going to be a Lee player, and I kind of notoriously play like shit against Lee. Not that he's like particularly like overpowered or anything like that, it's just bad matchup for me in particular. Okay. Do get the grab here, let's try to be patient. Alright, we'll catch him on the whiff. 5, 4, 4, 3. They don't crouch. Oh, they had some reach on it. So do I. Well, I was a little bit slow in the punish there. I did sidewalk it, but I just did the wrong string, but we still hit him anyway. Alright, see if I can manage to stand up at some point. I tried to do back three. Alright, no tech on the grab. We'll try to exploit that as much as we can. Alright, I tried to punish that initial whiff with my heat smash. I was just a little bit too slow. I thought he missed, if I'm being completely honest there. Probably dead off that. Alright, go for the grab, attack. That's right, his heat smash is a low. Forgot all about that. God, that had some reach and it's a grab. I did not get my heat engager. That's unfortunate. There we go for a grab. I'm just gonna keep doing that because he's not really breaking him. Alright, let's try to make him miss. I caught him with just the edge of my toe there. Alright, not going too far away to capitalize. We are plus. We're still plus. I went back three. Or down back three, excuse me. Alright, there we go. I almost threw that round away, but managed to tighten it up. Kind of. Got that little profile in there. I try to go for a high. Alright, up against the wall, not a good place to be in particular. Alright, they do break that throw. They finally get one on me. Alright, they haven't really been crouching a whole lot. I thought I was crouched there. Ah, there's a little bit more to that string. I've not even hit him yet. Alright, thankfully they dropped that. Alright, they completely whipped that string. I walked into it, unfortunately. Alright, we did manage to get hit on here. I should have sidewalked it. Alright, we'll go for a grab. Alright, they're not taking that one in particular. We are I was plus in that scenario. Unfortunately, I whiffed. Alright, we'll just use our rage art here to get out of the corner. Or get out of the wall, I should say. Alright, let's try not to run into anything. We unfortunately lost that trade. Didn't have enough health to live. But alright, first down goes to Lee. See if we can tighten it up here and manage to still somehow win the set. Got hit by a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have got hit by. Okay. I'll take that. Again, I walked right into that trying to do 1+2. Alright, they do a kick there. Shouldn't went for the punch parry. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, they try to press on me there. Needs a shoulder charge on him as they try to take back their turn. Alright, managed to interrupt that string. I come up short because I'm an idiot. Alright. Try not to run into anything if I can. Ah, damn it. I whiffed. I took my turn like it was still, like I had actually made contact. And we're going to heat up here. Go for a grab because he's not been breaking this throw in particular. Go for a low here again. Alright, run up a throw because there's no break. I'm going to go for low here. Alright, they do manage to block it. But we're going to shoulder charge and take our turn because he does... I mean, it is his turn there. So we're just shoulder charging it to try to condition him to not do that. Or at least try to answer me with something else that I can't hit him with. Alright, now he's starting to pick up when I'm laying down. So I have to vary it up a little bit. BR plus. I have to do crouch there. Good on them. But we'll keep that in mind and try to check him with a mid at that point. I tried to go for low there, but his option was faster than mine. Alright, this is going to hurt a lot because they caught the wall. Alright, we are plus. I'm probably dead. I should have just sidestepped it. Alright, they managed to get hit by the last part of that. I'll take it. I tried to sidewalk it. We're gonna heat up here. I'm gonna go for a throw again because they're just not breaking this throw. They might crouch. We finally get him on one. And they say crouch with him with the heat smash. I dropped that combo horribly. I could have killed off that had I not messed it up. But alright, we managed to get tied up at around a piece here. Let's see if we can actually manage to win the set against League, which would be a a unique thing for me. I don't know what it is about League that gives me so much trouble. I tried to make him pay for that. I ran right into that, trying to do wall running 1+2. It's gonna hurt a lot because of the wall. Alright, they're getting a little bit too aggro there. Alright, it is our turn. Alright, they are crouching a lot. Need to keep that in mind because I am doing a lot of things to make them want to crouch. Alright, a little bit too far away from them to convert. Alright, please don't drop. I messed it up again. Go figure. Alright, let's be careful here. They are plus. I tried to crouch it. Alright, they had to be a little bit more aggressive there because the timer was running down, so try to take advantage of that. Have to go low, good call. Alright, they're getting privy to me doing the shoulder charge when they try to take their turn back and doing the right answer for it. Alright, we're gonna heat up here. Alright, grabs are gonna be my best friend here. I tried to use a heat smash thinking they would crouch just to take the damage. I was against the wall. I didn't really know what to do there, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just do this. We have enough health to survive, and it doesn't matter if they're airborne or not. They got a little bit too aggro for their own good there. So we'll be scrubbing and pull the Rage Art out of our back pocket. Okay. Oh, okay, kind of lagging here. Ooh, okay, I don't know what happened to the connection here, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Alright, they finally tech that. There we are, plus. I haven't done this string on him yet. Alright, managed to catch him there. And catch him with forward 3. And we managed to win the set against Lee, which is a rare thing here, and get a little bit closer to Raijin here with Asuka. This is uncharted waters for me here. This is the highest I've ever been. I actually have never made it out of the purple ranks prior to making it up to the blue. So anything here is just kind of house money, we'll say. But good game to that opponent. We'll see how far we can push it before I hit my Tekken wall. But I think I already just did a good game to that opponent. But yeah, I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I have found my next opponent here, going up against a Bryan player. So we have to really be careful here, because Bryan can hurt a lot if you mess up too much. So let's see if we can get done. What they do whiff here. Let's be careful. I gotta look out for a lot of snake edges, because that is ultimately the thing that undoes me with Bryan. Alright, we are plus. We'll go for the low. They do block it. Okay. Have to test him with that string. They does catch a lot of people, even though I didn't really make use of it against the lead player. Alright, wasn't ready for that grab. Oh, I tried to make him pay for whiffing, and just got hit by the rest of it. We'll go for a grab, no break. Take that. Alright, we'll make him pay with the rage art here. Now, I don't think this will kill, but it'll leave him in a position to where if they get hit by me, never mind, it killed. Never mind. Thank you, Asuka, for your asinine damage. I shouldn't have pressed there. I should have known that was plus. Alright, see if I can ever get off the ground here. Alright, try to be careful. I walked right into it. So I get hit by most things, honestly. Alright, catch him on the whiff. Be careful. Alright, big round, barring a drop. Little uppercut move, they're using it a lot. I'm presuming that's a launcher, so it's trying to give them what they want. Alright, with the launch here, hopefully I don't drop this combo for a change. We go low, we're gonna heat up here, go for a throw, that's what I've been doing. I dropped it bigger than shit. Alright, we go for 4-4-3. We block it. Now me launch him doing that overhead move that Bryan likes to do. Alright, well we managed to get a win here against Bryan. Let's see if we can keep it going. Which is easier said than done. Just gotta be patient and not make any mistakes here. I should just skip my intro. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, throw the piece of construction at me, Bryan. I haven't done this yet. I shouldn't have. Tried to vary up my round start. I could have just been backing up. Alright, just mash here. That's not what I meant to do. If they get hit, we are plus. They do block the low, so that's what they're looking for more than anything else in that string. So I just need to keep that in mind. Alright, we go for the snake edge. Just gotta be careful here. Alright, they whiff. Well, I thought that initial whiff, they would be far away from me. So, yeah. Alright, we got a plus. They didn't care. Alright, they tried to heat up on me there. We get the grab. I tried to do back one. Maybe don't do that in Bryan's face. Alright, they counter hit there. Ah, this ain't good. Well, I thought it was standing, but unfortunately it still caught me. Okay. Alright, Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we catch him on the whiff. I need to convert off that. Alright, they weren't gonna let me get the get the setup off the unblockable. Alright, they're going apeshit now. Oh, this is gonna be their round. I could not get my momentum going. Okay, we are tied at a round or game apiece here with Bryan. Let's see if we can play a little better. All right, for a second I thought we were gonna get the run back. With Tekken 8, you can never tell. All right, let's try to play a little better, not run into as much shit as I was running into. I was more get surprised by how far that shit reaches. I tried to sidewalk it. Alright, he ducks the grab. Get on him. Alright, we catch him on the whiff there. Alright, let's make it away at the unblockable. Not gonna be able to watch because he does have Rage Art, but he can't survive anything that we're gonna do. I was just standing there blocking. I don't know why I got outright hit. Alright. I tried to launch him for that. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we'll take that. I ran on accident. Alright, get him down back 3. I'll take that. I'm just gonna back up here. Probably good it did me. Alright, there's more to that string. Gotta get some tornado off that. Oh, that seemed like it was a bit far away to work. Alright, good grab there. Alright, we did get the grab out of that. That was very stupid of me to do, but it happened to work. Okay, we're stuck against the wall here. Alright, we'll just do this to get out of the corner. Oh, he's dead. I don't know why I didn't get my grab, instead got a fucking jab. That's unfortunate. I don't know why. I have grab mapped to a fucking button. Okay, well that was unfortunate that I got a jab here. Yeah, that aggravates me. I won't even lie. He should have absolutely been dead off that. There's no reason for him not to have been. Yeah, now it's just starting to fucking steamroll. No, that's unfortunate. Well, unfortunately, we dropped set 1-2 to Bryan here. Can't win them all, but a good game set opponent. We'll back 105 my next match. Alrighty, looks like I have found my final opponent here. Going up against a Feng player, which is kind of a rarity for me. I actually don't see a ton of Feng. So this is going to be probably knowledge check the fucking match. Alright, we'll take that. We'll go for the low here. Alright, they're gonna hit trying to sidewalk that, what it looked like. Right, I thought I was gonna catch him whipping my heat smash. Joke was on me. Oh, we'll catch him there trying to walk backwards. I will walk to the right here. Okay, we gotta be careful. Alright, it's not a one break, so I initially tried. Alright, we go for a grab here. That's a good call, because they tried to heat smash right through it. Alright, we are plus, go for low here. Alright, we tried to sidewalk that. And we'll gladly take it. Extra damage with no Augusto. And thankfully they stanced right back into it. Alright, they hit by the shoulder charge there. I'm gonna go duck here. No tech on the grab. Go for back three. Alright, go for the low string there. I'm gonna heat up here. And we'll finish out the string, then get hit by the rest of it. Alright. So we managed to take game one against Feng here. Let's see if we can keep up the momentum. And it's going to be one and done, so we do not get a chance to keep up the momentum. All right, well, I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though, regardless there. Not a bad day. I think we won more than we lost, other than against Bryan here. But hopefully we can try to get closer to Bryan, do a little bit better with Asuka as we try to climb up the ranks here. But if you made this far in the video, do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.